Alright, no intro or anything like that for this video. This is a gripe. I just have a gripe. And it's a gripe with collectively humanity. Because it seems like to me that the case is that it's not one or two people. It's probably I would say the majority of the fucking planet. Or let's say America. Let's boil it down to fucking the United States of Trump. Let's boil it down to the United States of Trump. In America, Trump's America, in this version of America, if we went into some weird strangelet because of fucking CERN, I don't know. But I'm going to say this, that I am absolutely done with the ungratefulness of people. It seems like everybody on the planet, especially those that were grown up and raised in the Obama education system, it seems to me like everybody has this huge fucking feeling of entitlement that everybody owes them shit. Now, did I take food stamps from the government? Yeah. Why? Because the jobs around this area are so dog shit that you literally need 15 jobs to pay for your food. Did I take assistance? Yeah, because we needed it, period. End of story. And Shanny was very entitled to it because she worked her ass off in her life. And it broke her fucking body, and she deserves it. But I'm going to say this sense of entitlement that especially younger generation has is the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever seen. There's zero gratitude for charity of any kind, really. Well, of course you would give me a $3,000 laptop. Of course you would give it to me with no consequence or anything, because why? I'm entitled to it. Sure, it was just basically I took it in the first place and what wasn't given to me. But when it's asked back for, I'm going to say fuck you. Stuff like that. The level of mine is, it should be mine. No, I was like really pretty cool with you, even though you took this without my permission and it was mine. And when I ask for it back, you tell me, fuck myself. You're how old again, too? This is the most incredible bullshit. And it's not, this is a microcosm. I'm not going to tell you my personal story right now because it's just personal and it's going to remain personal. I don't spew shit. But I have to put a message out because I know someone will see it. And to let the person know that I am extremely disappointed in you in every way possible. If you're smart individual, you're a grown man, you would tell me, all right, I'll work on that. Because I acknowledge the fact that I had a computer that there's no way I could have ever afforded. And you just gave it to me. So I'll acknowledge that and I'll work on giving you some money or something. No, like you come with complete no gratitude. Zero, and say, yeah, take me to court, fuck yourself. So my message in this video is America needs to get grateful again. And maybe what it'll take is a huge false flag terror event where a bunch of people perish. Maybe that's what it'll take. America's ungrateful bunch of fucking babies. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I got a Dr. Pepper Zero because that's what's on sale at the store, so that's it. I got a couple things for you. I now understand why Donald Trump did the tariffs. I was pro-tariff because I understand that you can use them to make major money if they're deployed effectively. What I didn't understand was that Donald Trump, his intentions are not what I thought they were. It's not for an American renaissance of everybody in the country. Donald Trump wants the rise of the technocracy, and that's shown clearly by the fact that he is supporting everything AI that you can imagine. He basically wants AI to take over everything, and he wants America to be the hub in the world for AI. So what does that mean? He is pro-technocracy. Elon Musk is all about technocracy. His dad was in the technocracy movement. Elon Musk is very much a technocracy individual. And if you want to know more about that, actually a good movie to watch would be Alex Jones' Endgame. He gets into what the technocracy is and all of the ideology of it. I can tell you that a fact, it's one of the worst ideologies in the world. It's basically Aldous Huxley's book, A Brave New World. Have you read that? Have you read Aldous Huxley, Brave New World? You need to read that if you haven't read it. You also need to read, while it's still readable, you need to read 1984 by George Orwell if you haven't. Because you're now in that state. You're in that sci-fi dystopic government of 1984 mixed with Brave New World. That's where they want the New World Order to look like. They want everybody drugged. You are force medicated. And if you don't take your meds, they monitor it by cameras in your house. If you don't take your medications, then you will be put into a gulag-type prison camp. And they will control everything. Not just freedom of movement, but they will control breeding. We're going to go back to 1920s fertility courts. Do you know about that? In the 1920s, the eugenics movement was very popular in America. And as a matter of fact, the ideology of Adolf Alois Hitler was very popular in America, eugenics. And the technocracy movement connects also with the eugenics movement. And then you add in the final layer, which is Ayn Rand and her work called Atlas Shrugged, which is another, you say, I mean, she says it's utopia, I say it's dystopia. It's a bunch of quote-unquote benevolent rich people leading humanity into the next golden age of mankind's existence, which is a lie. Why? Because rich people like that on that level are greed-filled. We have a big problem there. You can't just say, okay, we're going to have this utopia, because the billionaire class won't allow that. But I want this video to be big on this issue, and I want to hit this home, and it's so clearly obvious to me now that I didn't understand it before. These tariffs were built to make it impossible for you to have a good protein diet of meat. If you want to eat meat and have protein and have more substance to your body, build muscle and stuff. If you sell meat at cheaper prices, then men can get strong, and then you have resistance against your tyranny. That's it. The tariffs were to make poor people die. The tariffs were made to make the middle class go to the low class. The Democrats, I give this, that their ideology is to lift up people that are in the middle class into upper middle class, and to lift people that are in poverty into starting to be in the middle class, which I'm for. I'm a progressive now. There's no universe that I could exist in that I could call myself a conservative anymore, because the conservative movement stands for everything that I've always opposed. It's weaponized the system actually against poor people, the billionaire class. So all of society is being run on the shoulders of the lower and middle class and upper middle class. They absolutely eviscerate the upper middle class with taxes. They eviscerate them. Okay, so that's where you're at. The billionaires pay nothing. That's where you're at. This was a porch video. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. When I crack out this book, you know that things are getting real. This is Morals and Dogma by Albert Pike, who was a brilliant man. Albert Pike was absolutely probably one of the most brilliant minds since Solomon. But he was dark-sided, unfortunately. But if I could literally just open this and read for a second, and I could go for days on like a college dissertation type lecture. Confucius forbade making images or representations of the deity. He attached no idea of personality to him with a capital H, but considered him as a power or principle pervading all nature. That's very New Age God. And the Chinese designated the divinity by the name of the divine reason, which is in all capital letters. Do you know how much you can learn from reading a copy of Morals and Dogma? This is a copy, an antique copy from the year 1942. And it's a World War II era copy of it. And it's Southern jurisdiction, and it's the 33rd degree. Only the 33rd degree gets this copy because it's got all of the extra stuff in it in the back, and all the references and definitions even. This is a very good copy of it, and I got this for $13 on eBay. How do you like that? Do you know how much you can learn from this, though? The Japanese believe in a supreme invisible being, not to be represented by images or worshipped in temples. They styled him Amida or Amith. That's interesting. And say that he is without beginning or end. That he came on earth where he remained 1,000 years. That's the 1,000-year reign of Christ. And became the redeemer of our fallen race. That's Jesus. That he is to judge all men, and the good are to live forever, while the bad are be condemned to hell. So that's Jesus Christ in the past. See, that's what's so amazing when you realize someone like Albert Pike can put all this together because he knows all the stories. Here's a shot of Albert Pike this is his portrait in Morals and Dogma. That right there, and we got a copyright page. Does Black Guy TV want to sell t-shirts with Morals and Dogma on it because he wants to own another white man's book? You want to own another white man's work? This is copyright. This is copyright. It was reprinted. It's June 1944. And this is the Supreme Council of the Southern Jurisdiction, which is the highest. The Southern Jurisdiction of the Lodge of the brothers. So that's it. Jesus Christ is Lord. I'll see you. Hi guys. I call this Operation Suck My Fucking 8-inch Bratwurst. This is Operation Baby Carrot shit. Why? Because it's in Pennsylvania, right? And I'm in PA. Fucking dumb shit, really. So I call this Operation Suck My Fucking 8-inch Bratwurst, thick one. That's like that thick. That's my fucking penis is like that thick. Okay? The baby carrot in my fuck off. You know what happens when you actually take getting fit seriously? I know both of you guys out there that are in Philly right now or whatever don't know anything about that. But when you get fit, you can make your dick bigger. You know that? That's the fucking truth. Because I've experienced that. Holy shit. The hangage is pretty extreme at this point for me. Like, I'm hanging like fucking this. Like, that much hanging. Fuck. And yes, the person that I indulge in sexual activity with is Shanny. We do everything with that. And it's very good. I just want everybody to know that. It's a good fucking thing to, you know your girl. Because when you fuck a woman for years, you learn them. So you know how to tease them into, you know how to tease them into something that's so fucking intense, you know, that you literally, like, they squirt so hard, like it's insane. But you learn these things when you have a woman in your life for like years. But you can call my cock now an 8-inch bratwurst, because that's what it is. It's like fucking a thick brat too, not one of those pussy ass fake brats. An actual one. Okay, cool. I got somebody contacting me, which is always fun. You know, fans that want to help you for real. Wow, that's cool. Thank you. You know, I'll give you kisses. You know, I was gonna act like all feminine to want to fucking, like, you know, I'll just attract all of these fucking weird, extremely straight men. And then they look at me and they're like, wow, why am I kind of attracted to you? It happens, you know. All I have to do is put on a little different voice, you know. And then I got guys that are looking at me like I'm fucking hot, and they hold the door for me. That's pretty crazy. I like it, though. It's Amanda Breck stuff. I get Amanda Breck now completely. But I'm just making this video for fun, because it's like, I keep hearing about Operation Baby Carrot, the beta version of it. You know, part 2 of Operation Baby Carrot. Well, you can call it. My operation is Operation 8-inch bratwurst in a hole, because I got a hole. Shanny's my hole, and I value her as not just a hole to fuck, because she's good for that, definitely. See, it's really easy. You just turn on like a feminine energy, and this could be any. What? I gotta go. You turn on feminine energy and you can attract males. It's hilarious. Baby carrots.